there and welcome to this month's SWBTV broadcast. I'm Sophie. I'm Lucy. And before any of you tell us off for not wearing our unusual uniform is because this week is Sports Relief!
There were plenty of sporting activities, including a house rowing competition. Many students also took part in the exhausting Sport Relief Mile. Well done to everyone who took part and helped raise money for this great charity. All students tried their hardest and tried to win the race, but these students won the fastest time for doing the mile.
March was a really exciting month for me and Sophie and another 24 students because we got the chance to visit Iceland.
We had the chance to visit the capital city Reykjavik, the central hub of Iceland, as well as Iceland's south shore, giving us the opportunity to visit some amazing waterfalls. Students particularly enjoyed being able to fill their water bottles and drink from the crystal clear, ice-cold waters from Iceland glaciers.
That's cold! Tastes like water!
It is water, is it nice though?
We also toured Iceland's Golden Circle, which included a visit to a glacier, an extinct volcanic crater, erupting geysers in the hot springs, and the spectacular Gullfoss waterfall.
My favourite part in Iceland was seeing the old geysers and also watching one of the students fall over on the ice trying to ice skate.
We also got the chance to skate in a frozen lake, which was loads of fun. I enjoy doing some nice twirls.
My favourite part was the Blue Lagoon.
The Blue Lagoon is a geothermally heated pool which allowed us to put volcanic mud on our faces and enjoy ice-cold drinks in the beautifully warm waters. Both staff and students alike had a fantastic time, and Mr. Element said that the students were a credit to the Academy. Keep your eyes peeled for an extended version of our tour video, which will be out after the Easter holidays, and you can see some photos from our trip on our Facebook page at SWB Academy. While we were enjoying ourselves in Iceland, everyone else was doing lessons. Yay! That's exciting too, right? In maths, 7YA put their knowledge of percentages to the test with a paired challenge trail around the academy. During this challenge, they had to locate the 10 cards and choose one of the challenges to answer. The harder the question, the more points they would gain for the correct answer.
So 7% is 326. How are you going to do it?
We find 1%, we just divide 100 and times that by 7. The percentage champions were Victor Daddock and Lee Hatley.
This is the Hurricane Katrina special with a reporter at the scene.
Mr. Element has made his geography lessons more interesting by allowing the students to create news reports in the Brindley green screen room all about the flooding in New Orleans. Students enjoyed researching this topic and particularly enjoyed presenting in a range of interesting accents.
Did you have enough supplies?
I had nothing, man. How high is the water? Is it pretty high? Mama, if you out there, bring my food back, please. Mama, please.
Good morning, welcome to the Big Assembly 2018.
On Wednesday the 8th of March, all students in years 7 to 10 took part in the Big Assembly. This was a live stream video to thousands of people in the UK wanting to find out more about apprenticeships and career options post-16. This was an attempt to beat last year's record of 10,000 people being online, all at the same time for careers advice. The 8th of March was also International Women's Day, and Year 8 have been working on some speeches campaigning for gender equality in English.
The tides against women are outbursts. Can you not see the brutal torment they have? Stereotyped, mocked, and or underestimated.
Did you know that there are 65 million girls across the world that are not in school? 2/3 of the 792 million illiterate adults in the world are female equivalent. They could have the potential to become President or Prime Minister, but they don't get the opportunity because they are uneducated. Who would want a world like this? We need this to stop. We need to stand above. We need to come together and say no.
Please, take time to think about what we've said today. I know that campaigning for women's rights is campaigning for human rights.
In computing, a group of 28 students went to Milton Keynes to visit Bletchley Park, a place of exceptional historical importance. It is the home of British code-breaking and the birthplace of modern information technology. It played a major role in World War II, producing secret intelligence which had a direct influence on the outcome of the conflict. The group carried out code-breaking tasks, got to touch a real Enigma machine, and completed a tour of the huts and secret offices used to work on intelligence.
We had a map of Morse code that we had to translate, and then we had to put it into the machine on the app, and then after we translated it was in German, so we had to go on Google Translate and change it into English, and then decode the German to English and then place it on the map.
Also in computing, Mr. Farouk, G10s, are having way too much fun in their programming lessons.
In computing, we're using programmable cars to figure out how to program things in a real life format. So for these we would be using if statements and while loops to iterate the program going on so then it can do what it needs to do to drive.
I got these. As well as the programming cars, we've got a drone here. We're learning how it works and how all the components inside help it work, and we're just flying it around and having fun basically.
In MFL, these Year 7 students competed against their classmates to win a place in the French Spelling Bee final. 3 winning students are Zhu Chen, Jack Bailey and Kieran Connor, who will now go to represent the academy in May against schools in the West Midlands area. Miss Bailey and Miss Redman would like to thank all the language leaders for their hard work in this too.
Bonjour à tous et bonjour à notre présentation des collections.
Also, in French, Miss Bailey's Year 7 class put on a fashion show to practice their French vocabulary for clothes.
C'est un gimbal sweat prise avec baskets prise.
Elle a put un t-shirt noir et blanche.
Merci pour avoir regardé.
Miss Redman has been teaching sign language to a group of students. Here's a simple conversation that is being demonstrated. This video also shows an incredibly rare event, Briar being quiet. The house competition for February was to create a poem in English or MFL. Overall winner for English poems was Zhu Chen for Western House and Emma Bickford for MFL, also winning for Western House. Well done.
Triangle has 3 ends, a triangle has 2. A circle of friendship has no end.
She cannot remember me as I remember her. I'll tell her one day she'll remember, the next it's just a blur. Now that she has gone, I miss her very much. I miss her to the moon and back, those memories I'll clutch.
In RE, Year 7 to 9 students got the chance to listen to both the story and music from Nick, who is a member of the band Vital Signs. Nick performed some of his own tracks and emphasised how he transformed from his life of gangs and drugs with the help of God and the Christian faith.
I've sniffed the line since 2000, I haven't sold drugs since that. That's a miracle in itself. Have I made mistakes? Yes. But I'm not going back to that life, ever. Back to the base, have to wake up like a smack to the face. 9 years living in freedom, come a long way to pass me the age. Chase money, stock bread, new whip, that's next. Gravestone, all life, that's dead.
Students were very engaged, with many up on their feet, dancing, singing and rapping. and found Nick and his story truly inspirational. We hope that as an academy, each and every student who has seen Nick will take something from him and his message of strength, hope, love and faith.